As far as cinematography goes, I am the world's best. I don't know how many there are out there, to be fair. I do a lot of work for, cereals, desserts. Sometimes, I tell you, sometimes I get like those bubble gums, that cinnamon. Yeah, those are fun shoots. Those are real fun shoots. Cinnamon is an art. And it's something that can only be viewed through a lens to really give you the impact of what it means. And what it means to me is crippling depression, but it's a career. It's like I make sure that I use the world's finest cinnamon for every shoot. People tell me like, hey, Steven, why are you spending $10,000 on cinnamon? And I'm like, look, if you have never had Guadalupe cinnamon from the Galapagos Isles, you have not had cinnamon. I love it. I also kind of hate it. There's a lot of people who think you have to go to film school, and film school is not the way to do it. I mean, people really think that it's all about your equipment, your camera and your lens, what's it gonna look like? You gotta make sure you have the right camera and lens. It's like, no, you don't. You need the right cinnamon. If you have the right cinnamon, it's gonna look perfect, no matter what you're shooting on. I've shot on a phone before. I have one of those smartphones. Those things are really complicated, but they have like a camera app on them. Works great. My inspirations vary, but the main person who's really kind of taken my career to the next level is Christopher Nolan. A lot of people don't know this, but Christopher Nolan's first job was what some could consider the first cinematography job. It was a commercial for Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So before Batman Begins, before all those amazing movies that he did, he cut his heels on a cinnamon shoot. And when I heard about that, I said, okay, if he can be this good at movies after starting on cinnamon, I think I can be this good at cinnamon after starting on movies. They try to give me these $50,000 budgets, and I'm sorry, for cinnamon, that just doesn't work. Because it takes so much cinnamon to get the shot right. Cinnamon rolls, cinnamon. Cinnamon rolls, cinnamon. Cinnamon sticks, cinnamon rolls, cinnamon. Cinnamon rolls and cinnamon sticks. There's a lot that goes into it. This is the dangers of the job. I'm working with very high quality stuff here, and I have to savor the fact that I can do what I love and get paid to do it. I mean, I'm not getting paid to do it. Nobody's getting paid to do it, but I'm getting. Can we cut this?
Oh, actually, am I getting paid?
Yeah, in the experience and joy of filmmaking.
It was a $25 Uber ride to get here.
Okay, well, we have 8 more weeks of shooting, so buckle up, cowboy, because this is a cinnamon work schedule on a cinnamon budget. Because I have spent way too much money on cinnamon to pay you. I thought you were here for the love of filmmaking and cinnamon. I thought you wanted to be a future cinematographer. When we're talking about cinnamon, we're talking about real serious things. I have friends who work in alcohol and beer sales, and I have friends that, work in medical supplies. And they all ask me, how do I even do it without chain smoking 20 packs a day? Because this is a serious subject.
So, is something on the floor over there?
Is that sick? Joe! Joe! You spilled cinnamon! You spilled it! You can't get good people these days. You spilled it! You're fired! This is cinnamon! This is serious! This is my set, and this is cinnamon, and this is serious! Get out! All right, so what were we talking about again?
What are some of the other dangers of cinematography?
I have to let you know that cinnamon gets everywhere. My wife is allergic to cinnamon. And it's really kind of ruining our marriage. But that's not the point. Cleaning the lenses is a really tough one. Cinnamon gets on the sensor, it's over. And it kind of just fumigates everywhere. So, I've gone through 6 RE cams. I've gone through 18 of the Master Primes. I can't keep them, lens is done. I don't even donate them anymore. I just throw them in the trash. Like, I can't even tell you how much money I've spent on that, but we don't have any money to pay the crew.
Here's the lens cap, by the way.
Nathan, what the fuck?
You gotta protect the lens from cinnamon. We were just talking about it. What are your thoughts on Cinnabon?
I said not to ask me about that. Who told you to ask about that?
Well, you know all my bosses.
My publicist told you not to ask about that. Fucking amateur. I'll tell you, the craziest story about Cinnamontography is how many people love it. You know, I did a shoot with Lady Gaga. You know, she really likes cinnamon. And I did a shoot with Mel Gibson. He really likes cinnamon. He said a lot of things about Jews, but he really likes cinnamon. Machine Gun Kelly, R. Kelly,
Kelly Osbourne.
Kelly Osbourne, yeah, she's another one. L. Kelly, lesser known than R. Kelly, but still into the pee stuff. They're all huge fans of cinnamon. Or is it cocaine? Cinnamon. I'm pretty sure it's cinnamon. Pretty sure it's cinnamon. Look, if I'm going to tell the up-and-coming cinematographers anything, should I say it to camera or? Yeah, okay. Do not go to film school. Don't do it. You don't need to. I tell you, get on set. Get at the crafty table. Make sure there's cinnamon there. Steal the cinnamon, bring it home, and shoot something with it. There's zero budget when you're starting out. Once you're making the big bucks like me, let me tell you, this is what your future can be. I'm so lonely.